You're right here. And you what? What's this? You updated your... Agree. Didn't read any of it. Agree. Let me play Genshin Impact, you chuffers. Agree. Yeah, a new agreement. We can come over from China and live in your house, can you? Oh, agree. Maybe that was a mistake. Hi, you're with Scott. I'm Ganji Kid. I'm Gravekipper. It's midnight. It's always midnight. We're playing Genshin Impact. We're going to do some more quests. There's a new banner. It's all going to happen. It's a slammer. I've already been on stream just a minute ago testing the decks. So we've got the decks working upstairs now. If you want to see it, you can look at it. I'm not going to bring it up and force you to look at it. I haven't even checked it yet. Just checking the system works. That was the check. I've played some decks, played some drum and bass, and run it down the stream. Obviously, I can't really talk on the mic and run in chat at the same time because I'm concentrating. But I could set up a mic, but the mic would hear the sound of the drum and bass through the speakers in the room, and then it'd go down the mic, and there's problems, and you have to have like I've got a dynamic mic, but you know, I'd have to fuck about turning the microphone up and talking down the mic like an MC, which I could do. You know, I'd have to maybe get a mic set up for that setup. Certainly going to get another camera. I've looked into it, decided what I'm doing. Splashing out, time is right, second camera. So I can use it upstairs and in this room for interviews if we need a second camera in this room. So I've got my eyes on that. Thank you very much, all your tippies and all that. Happy with that. Also been on stream today doing Madly I'm a Can on YouTube. If you check us out on YouTube. Oh, where's the button? If you check us out on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube already, then you know what you're doing, don't you? If you're watching it on Twitch, though, look, you can go YouTube. And on YouTube, I've got a channel, Ganji Kid, or the channel. I might change its name to Gravekipper. And we're gonna... In fact, I'm pretty certain that I'm going to give it a go with Gravekipper. I think Ganji Kid might hold us back. You know, I think people might assume it's got to do with... Anyway, look. I don't know, maybe it's a good name. I don't know what's in a name. Anyway, recently, today, Madly I'm a Can's on film. Body language analysis. That's what we did today. Body language analysis. Streamed it 2.5 hours. Then I've done an hour and a bit on the decks. Now I'm doing Genshin Impact. Third stream of the day. It's all good in the hood. I don't know where that deck stuff will appear. I don't know if I'll upload it to Ganji Kid or if I'll put it on its own channel, or just want to see the system working first, basically. We know this system works. What have I been doing? Why am I in my favourite place? Sweet home leeway. I love it here. Because you come here to this teleporter, and this is just here. Right there. And the cooking thing's just there. You don't have to go far. You're just there and there. And then you have to run up there for your adventurer, but other than that, it's all very close handy. If we go to Mondstadt, what you have to do is jump over this little... Everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. I don't know who I'm talking to now. Everyone knows this. But if you go to... I still have to do it. If you go to Mondstadt, you run and you jump over this, don't you? You jump over that, whee, and then you're at the... So it's a little bit longer to get there. But there's your cooking. And then your routine takes you down the hill. Whee, we'll talk to Catherine, and then we'll go to the handyman. So that's the Mondstadt run. I'm not used to doing it in Inazuma, really. I know where everything is, but I don't tend to do the run here. I guess you turn in here, don't you? Bang. And you're like... No, maybe I should have gone to the other one. It's higher up town. Well, you still need to see everyone, don't you? Like, so you're up the stairs. There's Catherine. I do that a lot. And there's that. So it's that one, isn't it? It's not that far. It's just up the stairs. But it's up a set of stairs, isn't it? So it feels longer. There's that. There's Catherine. Who else do I need to see? The handyman. He's down the other way. Where do I do my cooking? Just there. It's all quite close here. Actually, it is quite close here. To be fair, it's not quite as close as Leeway, is it? Look, it's upstairs, it's up over there. Whereas Leeway, it's just like there, bang, I'm here. Sumeru, I have not even got my head on with it. I've got no idea. Wouldn't even know where to see. I don't even know where the... It's probably this one. Let's have a look. You get used to things. Hello, Cruel. We came in. We are certainly gaming now. Yeah, I was slamming some music earlier, just testing the decks, testing the setup. So it works. I don't know if I'll do it on stream on Twitch or if I'll do it on YouTube or whatever. I also need to run some records to see that we don't get copyright strikes. Because it's a funny thing DJing, isn't it? Because they're all someone else's records. What's this? Oh shit, have I walked into a quest? Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Is it really a riddle? we're doing this now. Yeah, I just wanted to do a sound test of the decks, and then I've got a couple of different shows to do with them. One show is going to be, I've got loads of old records, and like they're old records as well. Some of them are probably, but if I can speak properly, probably be out of copyright even, you never know. But old records, I'll be like, oh, this is a funny old record I found, and then I'll play it, and then we'll do some talking about it maybe, and then play a different one, like have a cup of coffee. You know, it's a style of a stream, isn't it? It's different from a gaming stream. It's just me playing old vinyls and having a chat. We're going to do that as a stream. So I think I would at least try it. It might not pay off, you know, but I'll have a go. Then the other thing is, I'm a drum and bass DJ and a breakbeat DJ, and it's like one of my great loves. Always, like, since I was young, since I was like 10 years old, I've been into the old school music and then the drum and bass, and like, it's always been a great love. And honestly, since I was like, I remember I've got a CD upstairs, The Best of Dance 92. I was into this sort of concept, and then I got older and got into it properly and got the decks, and very graciously this guy called Nick gave us a load of his old records, and they were really good records. And yeah, it's just like been a bit of a passion of mine. So it's like saying, like, I play the guitar. I don't really want to play the guitar and sing for streaming. I don't think it makes much of a stream, because it's me. Like, I've tried that in pubs and no one gives a shit. But doing a bit of DJing every now and then as a part of the variety stream is actually probably quite a fun thing for me. It's quite a fun thing, and I don't know, maybe other people will find a bit of joy in it, because I've got quite an extensive record collection from the years 1996 to 2001, and then it stops. Got quite a lot of old school, got quite a lot of drum and bass, and then I stopped buying it. So if you want any drum and bass like more modern, you won't find it here. So it might have an appeal for a certain reason, because it might be of its you know, it's like a specific thing, isn't it? Might as well get some of those records played on the internet and recorded forever out there in the world. Bit of fun. Anyway, yeah. So I've been setting up. It's not ready to go yet. We need another camera. I need to tidy up the room more. We need a bit more decoration. Take those blinds off. Paint the room. Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that needs doing. But just to know that it works, and I'm using it as a B-side at the moment. Very happy with that. Things are moving forward. We've also got the podcast coming on Monday. We're doing another episode of the podcast. We're doing another episode on Monday about Dark Side Phil again, but also about how audience and content creator relate, and like when it goes wrong, sort of thing. A bit of psychology. It'll be fun. A bit of Dark Side Phil, bit of conversation with Steve. That's coming on Monday. So I'm a Genshin Impact streamer who also does conspiracy theory and Madly Armed McCann and, you know, interesting rabbit hole content. And I do conversational podcast psychology content. And I've also added music to the stream as well now. Music-based content. Anything you can get on that vinyl record deck that we can play and talk about, we can have a play and talk about. Why not? I'll shut up now, because this is a Genshin Impact stream now, so I'll shut up. Riddles idea. Alright. Basically, someone's setting riddles. Well, that was a riddle, because he's fucked off and I don't know what's going on. No quest thing came up or nothing. That was a riddle. All I wanted to know is how close is... There's the Adventurers Guild, so you run up the stairs to the Adventurers Guild, then I'm guessing up here is your crafting. I can hear the Tin Man banging hammer. That's close by. Where's my crafting? It's over there, look. Yeah. So it's just all up the stairs, isn't it? And you're encouraged to sort of run through to here to get to your crafting bit, aren't you? Might get used to these fruits. But I don't use this, because again, it's a run. It's a little run up. There are things here, investigate-y, takey things. That's a good thing. You know, there is a reason to come here. Hunter's bow. Talking of reasons to go places, I've got weapons to upgrade and all sorts. What I've been doing with the characters is I've just been trying again, you know, I've just been trying to upgrade them a little bit here and there, doing a bit of grind. Her talents are now 7s. I banged out a wolf. Bagged another wolf bit. Made all her talents 7s. Nothing exciting, except we're ready to ascend this chuffer and Somebody has been around the desert and gone and picked 46 of these fucking red crests. That's me. I've done that. So it wouldn't have been an exciting stream. For me, it wasn't the most exciting thing to do, but I did do it. Went round everywhere in the desert and picked all of the fucking red crests again. I call them the fucking red crests now, because, you know, me and the red crests, we've had it now. We're not friends anymore. I'm fed up of those red crests. Sometimes when I approach a cactus and it's got 2 red crests on, I get excited. I need 1 more bash at the boss for that. I need a little chunk or 2 of that. We can get that this stream. I also need 10,000 Mora, or 100,000 Mora. We haven't got that. So I think what we'll do is we'll do some questing. That'll give us some Mora and some rewards. And then we'll bash the boss and we'll be away. Of course, there is also a new banner and a new thing and a new excitement, isn't there? This is still going on, but we've got a new one of these, I'm guessing. Yes, new test run. I still haven't done the fucking... What's this? I mean, that looks like... Fuck. I'm stunned because I can't click off it because it looks like the most brilliant thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at it. Look at all the good wishes. There's 5 of them. 2, 4, 5. That's 10. 10 good wishes. You're being too kind. Monsieur, with this Rocher, you are spoiling us. I get that now. I'll have that now then, thanks. Day 2, day 3. Just make sure you don't not log in. I mean, I don't not log in. I log in every day. But there are some days where I'm like, oh, I'm a bit tired today and I can't really be asked. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's only some wishes. You know, it's only some Genshin Impact. I can live. I am a free-to-play player. Money spent, none. But, you know... Sorry, I was missing your chat there. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people that haven't heard the music. You're damn right, because I haven't played any of those records for about 20 years. Some of them are proper bootlegs as well. You went 13 wishes on the weapon banner today. You wanted to try the luck with the 4-star weapons, but no luck. Oh. But that's not too bad, 13 wishes, because they're giving you those 13 wishes again now, aren't they? They're topping you up. 3 4-star weapons. What? No luck? 3 4-star weapons? But you've already got them. This is another gift for the anniversary. That's what this is. They're too kind. I mean, I do have to log in every day, but I will. I fucking will now. I know that that's on the line. They should do that every week. Just do 2 of them for logging in every day. And there's, you know, forget your commissions and all that, which are important. You do them, but like, just give me 2 of them at the end of the week. If you did 7 days logins, I would never miss a day. That's fucking awesome. And you don't have to do anything. You just log in. I still haven't done the Archon quests. But now we've got this story quest, a new story quest. This is a thing. It drops me the wrong colour. Oh no, it drops blue as well. Oh, I like blue. I don't have anyone that needs that, but that's a thing. And the Iki's still going. And so we've got a new test run. Ooh, Bedu. Ooh. Is she on the list? Hang on. We need to see what's on the list. Fucking hell. They're fucking dickheads. I thought if there's good B-side characters, it might be that we could throw a couple of wishes in there. Could pump a little wishes. I mean, what is positive is that everyone will have a Barbara and everyone will have a hot chef. So, you know, everyone can get a bit of a constellation going, can't they? Every player can think, oh, there's a reason for me to get a constellation there. But also every player will think, oh, fucking hell. Hot chef and Barbara. Bedu, yeah, but it's a 1 in 3, isn't it? A 1 in 3. And I've seen her around before. I think she comes around all the time, maybe. Although I do like the idea of giving her that wolf sword and getting her. And I don't mind if I hit Nilou, I think. She does seem quite cool. Albedo. Now, the other day I was doing a bit of the run in... was it that challenge thing? Anyway, I needed some Geo, and I thought, I don't have many Geo characters on the top line. I don't have many. Maybe Albedo would be good. Like, I think he's a grower, right? I think he's one of these characters that you don't... Like with Kazuza, like maybe you don't think immediately, oh, I'll get that. And then it goes past, and then it turns out it's really fucking good. It grows on you. I think Albedo might be the secret grower on this list. It's a bit like Zhongli was on the other banner before, wasn't he? Everyone went for Zhongli. They changed this as well. Oh! No wonder you wished on that. Ooh. Look at them. The little green short sword. Lovely stuff. A nice green. That would actually suit Klee, even though it's green, because green and red do kind of go. Is that the dragon spear that we give to... That's the spear that we give to Hot Chef so we could refine the spear. That is a proper cleaver, that is. Look at it. Big blunt chopper. Big green blunt chopper. Don't have any green chopper. Oh, Sayu maybe could carry that around. Big... And then an interesting combination here of these swords as well. The 5 stars. That green slicer there. That's... Oh, that looks nice. Bit of a jade cutter, green slicer. Oh, that looks nice. The key of Kaj Nisut, not so impressed, but I can see why it's good. It looks fucking cool. I don't really have the characters that need these at the moment. We've got enough good weapons, but... hello, Juzzy. Both weapon 5-star OP and the... I mean, yeah, I would imagine... I imagine anything that comes on the 5-star is better than the other shit, yeah. Always chuffing is, isn't it? But it's weird when both weapons at 5-star are good. Right. They're not pushing you in an obvious choice, although the green shot cutter for Dendro Traveller. Ka-cha! I'm drooling over the weaponry now. And they know it as well, because they know that this isn't going to be that popular. I mean, some people are going to want it, some people are not going to be that interested. She's a nouveau Barbara, isn't she? But he's going to soak up the other primos that people don't... Oh, I didn't want to go for this one. Oh, well, you want to go for this one then, don't you, Chuffer? Junior Zhongli. But if you don't want either of those, you're going to want one of these, you chuffers. Bad chuffers. Because I've got loads of primos as well, and they're going to give me another... I've got 11 in the wish bank. I'm getting another 7. I feel like I could throw some at the weapons. I think there's a lot of people will. I feel really tempted to, but maybe not right now, because it's right now is the temptation. Maybe let me sit on the idea for a bit. Is the new 5-star good for anyone other than Nilou? You're asking each other, you're talking to each other now, so... Good for you, you fuckers. I'll sit here and talk to myself instead. No, it's fine, it's fine. Obviously, I'm not going to know, am I? So you're better off asking Cruel, because I'm not going to fucking know. I only stream the game professionally, thank you. I do feel like Nilou's a good call, though. I bet if we pump some wishes in there, we get her as well. Let's have a look at her on the... Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. I should really be thinking about my resin first, but let's do the thing. Don't worry about these two. We'll look at them another time. Let's do the thing. Let's see what she's like. Because while I'm getting all the teasing in, let's have it all at once, and then I'll let it settle. I've already seen her before, haven't I? We discussed her clothes, haven't we? I don't know if we have, but we'll discuss them again quickly. She's wearing horns. She's wearing them. They're not part of her real head. We know that now from the quest. It's a pretty little piece of headgear that was donated to her special. Now that she's got a bit of backstory, you feel a bit like, about her, don't you? She did the dance. She did that nice dance. And she's eating a piece of cake or something. Piece of magic cake. So I make magic cakes. So that's interesting. She's got lovely blue eyes. Turquoisey blue. The contrast with the sort of orangey red hair. Quite nice. Well done. She actually suits her clothes because she's a dancer, fluid motion. She suits the idea of water. This is not annoying. That's acceptable to be doing that as a little... No, it's quite cool actually, isn't it? She reminds me of the opera singer in a way, in that her idling animation is quite cool and not necessarily annoying. Someone talking about books all the time. I think the bow and the back piece is quite cool. You know, quite decorative. Again, the shoes are a bit of a... could have gone for, like, she's gone for sort of gladiatorial sandal, strappy dancer shoes maybe with bells on, but maybe she should have had some steel toe caps for them. Cool hair, spiky hat. It's the same colour as some of the weaponry as well, that hat. I think the weaponry, different weapon... Oh, she's a book, isn't she? Oh no, what is she? Oh! No! She's a wet sword.
Yeah.
And look at the pose she pulls when she does that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No wonder those swords are on the banner now. That's not her sword though. That don't look right in her hands, but She can have a flute, obviously.
Yeah.
Very graceful. I like her. So I didn't know that. I might wish on this banner. Considering how many primos I've got, I like Wet Sword. I've already got Wet Sword Boy. I don't need another one, but I like the concept. It's a bit strange to have a second character with the same... She's wet, isn't she? She's wet. She's not... That's a little sword, isn't it?
Blow up a huge...
Yeah, she's wet little sword, just like Wet Boy. Weird. Is she gonna stamp out Wet Boy? What are you saying? Damage-wise, she's useless. In general terms, Albedo is a middle ground between being niche and a character you can carry in any team. He escalates off defense, but also needs attack and crits. It's getting complicated there now. You can use them perfectly fine on any team with reactions to make them stronger. And Nilou wants you to use a team of only Hydro and Dendros. I find I've got a lot of success at the moment going Dendro, Hydro, and it makes those little... See, I'm an expert here. It makes those little, you know, Dendro chuffers that sit around. Do you know what I mean? It makes those little Dendro balls. Why am I so little in the corner? Because I need to be a bit bigger and over here. It makes those little Dendro things, and then you use them by Electro. What I'm saying is you go Dendro, Hydro, create the little things, and then Electro, and it kicks off all the things exploding, and that helps with your damage. Dendro cores, that's it. Dendro cores, yeah. So my routine on that is either Wet Boy or Candice at the moment. Candice is creeping away into the squad. She goes in, he goes in, they do that. I know my sword. And then, oh no, sorry, what am I saying? It's Gravekipper first, isn't it? She goes, Hata! With the, you know, leaf blower. And then it's know my sword. And then it's Blink! And then at the end I go into Chi-Chi for a bit of healing. And then back round. So I've actually got all I need. I don't need... you know, I'm enjoying that. I've got those characters that do those things. And it would be weird for me to replace Wet Boy because he's such a big part of my team.
Relaxing days like this are nice.
But...
let's take it easy.
Like, there is something cool about this character that I quite like. Like, she's kind of soft and fragile as well, but she's also got a big sword and she's chopping people up. You know, this is a fucking decision for me here, now that I've found out she's got a sword. Very Wet Boy, she's got a radiating effect around her. I mean, obviously I'm all about attack though, aren't I, so... What's the big...
All eyes on me.
I wasted that, didn't I? She's flying around now. Don't know if you saw that, she went up in the air. And that's a persistent effect, so Collie's got that effect now.
This dance is for you.
Lap dancer. Oh, there's more, look. Get the lap dancer on him. This dance is for you. Yeah, it seems to be getting hurt there.
Dance with the waves.
It's one of them, it's a bit like, is that a killer? It is, isn't it? I mean, it's not a demolisher, but it kind of like fucks everything up. It's like a big, it reminds me of Child and his big whale attack. It like fucks everyone up.
This dance is for you.
Yeah, it fucks everyone right up, doesn't it? What does Wet Boy do? He does his rain cutters, and then they're firing in at the same time. So I can see what you mean about these combination. You know, you had her persistent effects and big burst. That's burst damage, isn't it? AOE burst damage. Whereas what Wet Boy gives to me is like a persistent effect. Know my sword is a bit of burst damage, and his big special is the persistent effect. Whereas for her, they've switched it round. Her E button is the persistent effect, but the big thing, the big burst damage, is the big special, isn't it? So she's actually a funny combination of support, creating a persistent effect, wet, switch offer. Like you said, I can feel that she leaf blower. It is the leaf blower. And she's got a little teapot as well, a little lamp that she puts on. Is it too dark at night? I'll put the bedside light on for you. That's her attack. I'll put the bedside light on for you.
A reward on the road.
Found that chest then, that was good. On another one. Fucking yeah. She'll put the bedside light on for you, that's her little skill. Look, are you having trouble with your leaves? Don't worry, Traveller's here. Because we had it with Animo as well. We used to do it with our Animo, but now we're like, leaf scatter. Scatter. Not that tough, is it? Everyone's having a talk. We're going over here. Any more chests? Yeah, she's like flipped of Wet Boys, so you could actually use them together, and you could like have both persistent effects kicking off, both, like if you wanted to do double burst damage, you just go, "No, my sword," into, "This dance is for you." Like you burst, double burst then, don't you? Suppose you have that with one of the Rosie, or like another persistent effect like Rosie's big anchor, or yeah, I guess Gravekipper and her lamp. Like then you're starting to rock, aren't you? Yeah. So I really like that. I really like that. I like that she's a sword as well. I mean, I feel really weird about it because it seems well wrong with my character list at the moment.